Rogues are known for their tricky, sneaky ways, right? From, being an assassin to being a thief to being with some more magical stuff of an arcane trickster using magic to hide and sneak around, or, pardon me, or being the newer ones of someone who uses the power of the mind to mess with other people's minds, or being able to, use their tactics, their abilities, in order to help track things down, or, work along the edges of society in the wilderness, like scouts, or maybe even on the high seas as a swashbuckler or a pirate. But none really go so far as to being more of a, what would you say, I was going to say what it's called, but it's not. I don't want to do it yet. More of like an infiltrator or someone who sneaks into buildings to take what they can. A burglar, if you will. Hello, welcome back, or welcome to DIS. I am this idiot, and you are hearing me speak again, or for the first time. Whichever it is, welcome. I am glad that you are here. And today we are going to do some, we're going to review the homebrew subclass for the rogue called the Burglar. So, without further ado, let's get into that. New roguish archetype, the Burglar. Introduction. The Burglar is a new roguish archetype that is less about combat and more about entering, getting the loot, surviving the traps while not being noticed. Master of Locks. Starting at 3rd level, you have advantage on unlocking and locking locks. Very cool. Very niche, very easy. Perceptive Mind. Also at 3rd level, you gain a bonus of +5 to perception rolls when it comes to locating traps and finding concealed, hidden, and secret doors and compartments. This bonus applies to your passive perception as well. I like that. It's still very niche, but very important. Very nice. Burglar's Insight. At 9th level, you gain a special Burglar Insight. People are remarkably similar. When asked to choose a color at random, more than half will choose the color red. Similar principles apply when it comes to hiding valuables. You have learned to read building and dungeon architecture like an open book when it comes to locating valuables. As an action, you can choose to locate valuables. The DM will roll a d20. If the roll is your rogue level or lower, you know where the valuables are if there are valuables in the room. If the DM rolls above your level, you gain no information. This ability does not work if you are blinded. You cannot repeat a roll for a room until you gain a new level. Cool. Valuables are defined as coins, gems, bars of precious metals, jewelry, pieces of art, magic items and books, diaries and letters containing sensitive information. So anything, which is, that's a nice good list. Very nice, good for this thing. Supreme Sneak. Starting at 13th level, you gain advantage on dexterity stealth checks if you move no more than half your speed on the same turn. Very cool indeed. More for combat than for anything else. And finally, Master of Traps. Starting at 17th level, you gain resistance to damage from traps. You can also reset a trap that has been sprung, or re-enable a trap that has been disabled. At the DM's discretion, certain types of traps, such as collapsing floors and huge boulder traps, cannot be reset. Very interesting, very cool. I really like the flavor and the features aligned with this. Not as, this is a short one this time, but not as combat oriented, but still very important, very niche for certain parties. Alright, on to the review. We said what we were going to review. We said what was being reviewed. We read it, and now we're going to review it. Roguish archetype, the burglar. It sets out to make something less about combat, more about entering, getting loot, and surviving traps. So more of, a burglar, rather than someone with, the sneak attack, using sneak attack all the time. Which is really nice. Master of Locks. I feel like the, archetypal features, the subclass features, all work together to make the story of the burglar work. With Master of Locks, advantage on picking, unlocking, and locking locks. Getting a bonus to perception checks when you use it for looking for traps or hidden compartments or doors or secret doors or compartments, which is nice. It's a very niche. It's very nice for dungeon delving. And it applies to your passive perception for these as well. Whereas when you get better, you get Burglar's Insight, where you can read a building and be like, okay, I know the architectural layout of this, or the general architectural themes, so maybe it must be here, or there, or there, or there. You can pick out, you can choose, you can find a way to figure out where where valuables would most likely be. And it's like a d20 roll, so here it'd be like a half 50-50 chance, and then as you get better, it's more of a chance that you find the valuables, which is nice. Supreme Sneak, having advantage when you're moving half your speed, which is really nice. That's more for in combat rather than out of combat, but you can say out of combat you're doing it, and then you'll get that advantage, which is nice. And then I love the final one of Master of Traps, where you can go in, you can disable the traps, and then you can re-enable them or reset the traps or whatever, so that you can use the traps to your advantage if someone's chasing you or whatever. I like that. And then there's certain types of traps where it's usually a one and done, which is cool. Like the boulder trap, you can't push it back up, or if collapsing floors, you can't repair it quickly, Anything else? Anything overpowered or underpowered? I don't think so. You could say that they're all kind of underpowered, but it really depends on the group and on what the theme of the adventure is and everything. This is really good for dungeon delving and for using location. I really like that. Let's see here. Anything? It'll be fun to talk about the lore crafting around this. So check out my next video for that. Next subclass, we're going into the Sorcerer. This one sounds like a really fun one. It's called the Bubble Mancer. A sorcerer for the kind and gentle adventure, so a little more lighthearted, and originating from pixies with, pure heart and goodwill, which is kind of very, very fun one, very lighthearted, which I am all for. I am looking forward to seeing how that is. Good, we're still rolling. Anything else? Not that I can think of. Continue watching my streams. I can put a link in the video description below if you want, or you can comment or email me. Comment down below your thoughts on the Burglar, what you think of that. My streams of Neverwinter and Star Wars, I'm getting close to both, kind of. Neverwinter, maybe not as much. Star Wars, definitely. Let's see here. I'll let you know during the stream. Sooner. I'm going to be taking a little break because I'm going out, going to a little vacation for the weekend of, first weekend of September, so that's fun. Let's see here. Of course, keeping in mind my sister's D&D inspired bar idea. I'm taking a break from writing right now, because my school is starting out. Going into history with a focus on interdisciplinary studies for world building. So that should be fun. If you want to know some updates of that, that would be really fun. I think that's about it. Previous episode, channel subscription, like, comment, subscribe, share if you want to. I will see you guys in the next video of the lore crafting of the Burglar, or next week for the Bubble Mancer Sorcerer, whichever it is. I'll see you guys later. This idiot